freaks, art freaks, beautiful art freaks. How are you? Dave here from Art House Syndicate. Beautiful sunny Adelaide. So bright I have to wear shades. I'm here to do the giveaway for the 3 Vantage Hills. This is the reverse version, but the ones you'll get are the actual version. So thank you so much for putting all those entries in. Got about 40 entries on the Facebook and gosh, another 5 or 10 on the Discord. Discord was a bit of a last minute addition, so thanks for everyone who's joined up. Like the video from the that talks about the next giveaway as well. So yeah, let's get into it. I've got my trusty companion here. So the competition was to look at the art of Vantage Hills and tell me what you see. We'll pull it out. First glance, some hills and some clouds. But if you look closer, where do we go? Look closer. You might see some people on a hill, some clouds. You'll have to zoom in on the art and check it out. There's some other bits and pieces in there, and some people picked out something even I didn't see. Actually, I only just saw Jeff Menges' signature down on the corner, but there's something else that somebody else spotted. So I'll just read out a few of the entries because they were they were good and some of them were long. So I was expecting some really simple answers, but yes, you people have been inspired. So Patrick says, "How are 3 little birds going to carry all 5 travelers away from whatever is stalking them from the clouds?" So it's probably that hill there, that hill. Too small here on this one, but there's 5 guys there. And Nicholas Crawford says, "I see 5 figures who climbed those same hills as children. Now as adults they argue over how they will protect their fields from the coming conflict. Not a war they would have chosen, but one they find themselves in nonetheless. Their ancestral terraced fields are a rich military prize in both vantage and food production, and now caught between avatars who greed over the realm. These cruel avatars care not for the ordinary people with ordinary lives who will now suffer the extraordinary cost." That's pretty dang good. What's another one? Here's a good one from Michael Radke. "I see Gandalf and his party waiting for the eagles to arrive, only to notice that one appears to be an F-15. To their amazement," you'll have to look closer at the birds. One could be an F-15. Some great pics that people put in, looking at the scenery compared to the scenery that they are familiar with or know of. Christopher Rarick, "These earthen hilltops are but our greatest of allies. Upon their shoulders they lift us high above our enemies to join the mighty eagles in search of its prey." That's an awesome one. People were making a lot of comments about Mordor and the Fellowship of the Ring. JD put in a poem. Oh no, it's the words of Louis Armstrong's song. Oh, yeah, we know this one. "I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world." There was one here I picked out. There's too many for me to read them all off. Oh, here's another poem. Michael Herman. "The hills are green, the sky is blue, what a lovely sight, so fresh and new. That is an amazing card for all to see. Can't wait to get my hands on Sorcery TCG." Nice one. Jonty Hisu. He picked out something in the art that nobody else did. "I see an eye in the middle hill, So I am guessing there is some ancient sleeping giant titan slumbering away, waiting to wreak havoc upon the world. The people are just standing there, not noticing the eye and what is underneath their feet. I'm just having a look at some of these others. A few Star Wars references there. Stephen, I see rats in the cornfields, the gullies and the valleys hide enemies. The evening setting sun fills me with dread. And Sam, as I looked up at them, I knew whoever was up there out of sight was looking back at me. And another one from Christopher Rarick. Oh gosh, that will take me ages to read. It's virtually a story. You can go onto the Facebook and read the story. Mads Elmelund, Hadstrup Hansen. He talks about a wooden crow. A bit of a story about one of those crows being a wooden crow. A wooden crow with a stone beak gazing upon its next unsuspecting victims. Fools, it thinks to himself, wandering into the open, unaware of the terror to strike. My wooden claw feet. There's more. So there you go. That was some of the answers. So I picked about, I know picking out answers and judging them like that is completely unfair. It's not as fair as spinning the wheel, and I'm just trying to pick up a pencil with my toes. It's not as fair as spinning the wheel and having a random draw. We'll do those. That's coming up in the next giveaway when the YouTube hits 500. We're getting close now. We're nearly 400, so it's not far off. So yes, lucky winners: Nicholas Crawford, Christopher Rarick, and Jonty for seeing something we didn't see. He was talking about, let me take it out of the sleeve. He was talking about this, I believe. Looks like an eye, maybe eyes in the hill. A slumbering giant, a bit of a nose. A bit of a screaming mouth maybe. Or a look of shock. So yes, well done Nicholas. Jonty. So yes, Nicholas Crawford, Jonty, and Christopher. I'll send you a message. But yes, well done. I'm going to send these out to you ASAP once you give me your contact details, address. All right, guys. Art House Syndicate reversed. Thank you, Sorcery, Eric, for doing such a great thing. Here's something. I don't know if you can see this. Nah, it's not going to work. I don't know. I try to get it looking as great as it possibly can, but you can only have to see it in person. So you three will see these in person very soon. Thank you, and like and subscribe for Art House Syndicate because there's more crazy good stuff coming. Cheers, guys. Well.